Hey, welcome to Funky's World. This is, oh no, daily journal. Hold on. Hold on. Where's the mail? Oh, it's still there. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, here we go. There. Wow. Sorry, my pinboard fell. There we go. And I'm not getting my chair today because of rain. That's good. Nice tea. A little too much honey on that. That's okay. I'll show you my kitchen. I turn on my smelly. And dishes I had in the sink I washed by hand. I was watching, as I was telling you, clips of 1,000 Ways to Die. One of them was a doctor and his wife who actually acted on the show. What do you call it? Reacting to it, and the doctor explaining how you might die from these particular things and how you might not actually die, as bad as it looks. Well, this one genius, and I use that term very, very, very loosely. In fact, I use it sarcastically. Decided that he was going to have a liposuction, but he couldn't afford to go to a plastic surgeon, so he enlisted the help of a buddy. They sprayed his skin with freeze spray. He laid down in his garage. They made incisions and began doing liposuction with a vacuum cleaner. Well, I can think of a lot of ways that could become fatal. As someone familiar with medical stuff, there are a lot of ways that can become fatal. One of which is the fact that, you're using a vacuum cleaner, but you're cutting yourself in an unsterile environment using a vacuum cleaner on the inside of your body. Oh, and you're doing this in your garage. Let's see, sepsis, anyone? I mean, how do you not get an infection and become septic after that? That would be a horrible death, but that's the first thing that comes to mind. Taking too much out because you don't know what in the hell you're doing. And even doctors have been known to take out too much fat and the person has died. Because it's too much fat and too much other fluids. So that's another way that you could die from doing this utter stupidity. Well, they claim that they sucked out his intestines when they turned the vacuum up to max. Well, as the doctor pointed out, you have the skin and subcutaneous tissues, and underneath that you have the fat layer. And underneath that you have the abdominal muscles, which are called the rectus abdominis. And no, he didn't say that, I know that. And the lateral obliques on the side of the rectus abdominis. Somehow they sucked out the intestine with the vacuum cleaner. Well, the only way that can happen, because you're above the abdominal muscle, is A, you cut a hole in the abdominal muscle, which is possible, B, the abdominal muscle was genetically weak and was prone to a hernia. Because the way we get a hernia is the muscles become weak and the abdominal wall, the muscle becomes, the muscle that holds everything in is weakened, torn in some way. It's either genetic or, you're struggling to do something and you tear it and you cause a hernia. Herniation literally means something extruding from somewhere it shouldn't be. Well, or he already had a hernia and had a little bit of intestine kind of poking out. Either way, it sucked out his intestines. Now, would that kill you right away? No. But the sepsis from it would, or could. And as the doctor and his wife were saying, turn the damn thing off. And they're both sitting there yelling, turn it off, turn it off. But the genius didn't turn it off. So, because his friend was just as big a boob as he was. So, I guess his friend must have finally turned it off. But, no, you could have bled to death. Absolutely. Or like I said, become septic from, I don't know, poo spilling out into your abdomen. So yeah, there are lots of ways that could have gone horribly, fatally wrong. So. And if it was the small intestine, you still have garbage in there that could spill out. Yeah, it's horrible. More likely to be the colon, though, because the small intestine's kind of curled up inside. Well, how do I put this? It's not inside the colon, obviously, but it's in a space where the colon encircles it, more or less, because you have the transverse colon, which is the colon that goes across the body. Then you have the descending colon, which goes down. We have the ascending colon that goes up. The transverse colon that traverses across. That's why it's called transverse. And then the descending colon that goes down to the sigmoid colon, which goes to the rectum, which goes to the anus. Nothing gross here, just anatomy. So basically, the parts of the colon actually, or large intestine, encircle the small intestine. So unless you were right in the middle, you're probably not going to get the small intestine. You're going to get the colon. And it's possible if you pulled the colon and it ripped from its mooring at the back portion of your body, that you could have bled to death fairly quickly. So there's a lot of ways to, yeah, that would be horrible. And most of these people are less than geniuses, on this particular program. Another idiot, him and his girlfriend would jump fences and party in people's pools while they were at work. And so they get to this one house and there's tools everywhere and stuff. Why would you leave your tools right next to the swimming pool? Electricity, water, yeah, bad. But that isn't what happened, which is what you would assume happened. Nope. This guy took some Tyvek paper, the shiny plastic paper that they put up on your house. Anyway, laid it down, sprayed it down with the garden hose, and gonna slip and slide into the pool. Yep, except there was a board covered in nails underneath it that he didn't see, apparently. When he unrolled the Tyvek paper, slid across it, and disembowel himself with a nail, which, ooh. First off, as the doctor pointed out, you would not die instantly from this. Lots of people actually, believe it or not, have survived disembowelment. Could you bleed to death from it? Oh yeah. Now, is that nail going to go through, as the doctor pointed out, is that nail going to go through your sternum? No, it's not. It may cut through your abdomen, cut through the tissues up here, but it's not going to cut through the sternum. You're going to have one hell of a scar. End story. But chances are, if girlfriend stops screaming long enough to call 911, you might survive the situation. So, backup beepers. My window is open, so there's traffic. There's backup beepers. It's horrible. Oh, somebody actually heard my air conditioner on one of my videos. I said, I can't hear you over whatever that is. I'm sorry. But it was hot that day. So yeah. That's what I was watching yesterday. It's actually cold. I might close that window. I think I will. Excuse me. If I'm not mistaken though, when I open it, I have these little slots where I can actually lock it so that it can't be pushed up any further, so nobody can hopefully climb in. Although I think it's a little high up for someone to climb in. I could be wrong on the outside, maybe a little high up. But anyway, also apparently next week is Fastlane, so which I was not aware of. Oh, I'm gonna have some more tea. I think we're gonna do Get Ready With Me. And we'll do my Dawn Hall. It looks like she's coming, so. She made it clear to her husband that that's what she wants, so. Let's fill it. Thought there was only one left in there. At any rate. And this smells so nice. Oh, I forgot to give this to Diane. Oh. I thought you were still in mood. Anyway, today's thing because I'm going, obviously, so I don't want to have to remember to do it at 9 o'clock at night or 10 o'clock at night when I finally get home. So yeah, we're going to do Get Ready With Me next. And do my makeup. And so I also decided to make corn chowder for my fudge. So these are filled out. These will come with me tonight. So, and as you can see, my kitchen is clean. I have my right there. I have my brownies, which I'll put on the table so that if they have brownies, they can have brownies from his gifts. Oh, okay. looks really nice. Yeah, that's for Oktoberfest. Maybe I'll fill it out over again. I do need to sweep this floor yet again. So anyway, I will do that, and I will come back and you get ready with me with you. So now I'll get both of these videos up before I go. So, and hopefully the video of what I get from Dawn before I go as well. Hopefully soon. I heard from her about an hour ago. They were eating, so at a restaurant. So they had already done her present. I think her husband outdid himself. So I'll see you for that. God bless you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Please check out all my social media links in the description and my Timo affiliate link. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.